Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Amber and this is a channel all about plus size fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. Today we have a haul from Asos. So Asos is a European fashion brand. They've got straight sizes, plus sizes, men's, kids, I believe. And then just kind of like every category. They'll do shoes, swim, activewear, wedding guest, kind of everything. They are kind of a marketplace where they have different brands sell under their name. So that is always a little bit tricky to know the sizing. So, and it's in European sizing. So I really did guess today, and we'll see how things fit. But for the most part, I have quite a few dresses. I have some bottoms, some tops, a blazer or two. So a really good mix of things that'll get us ready for spring and summer. So without further ado, let's get into the haul. As a reminder, here are my measurements. I am 5'6", I wear about a size 22, and I am straight from the front but curvy from the side. So a curvy rectangle. So first up, I have this little corporate look. We can talk about the top first. So this is a smocked waist button-up shirt. I am wearing the equivalent of a US 22 here, and it's in the color white. So no stretch in this fabric, just kind of a cotton poplin. It's got all the button details going down. And then the thing that makes this a little bit more fashion is this smocking at the waist, which I like the idea of this a lot. The only thing is, you can probably see there's a little peekaboo here where they should probably put an extra button, even if it's just hidden on the inside, to kind of secure the smocking that's happening. I also wish for my proportions that there was slightly more flare at the hip. I just feel like it's maybe a little bit flat back here. But otherwise, everything else fits really well. The cuff is nice. The sleeves are really nice. Yeah, ultimately this is a pretty good shirt. Just need to fix this little bit right there to make it perfect. And then these pants are the high-rise rib flare legging. I am wearing a US 22 here as well. So the name says something about like hold you rib, which makes me think it should just be like kind of suck you in, hold you tight. For me, I'd probably have to size down 2 sizes to get that. I'm currently getting quite a bit of extra bunching, which just makes me feel like they're a little bit too big. They are a pull-on pant and there is elastic on the inside, but I am finding that I wish there was a higher rise in the back because this elastic is kind of flipping out for me on the butt. The length is pretty long. I am wearing about 1.5 inch heel and they're still all the way on the floor. So you would have to get them shortened if you do buy this. And otherwise, just the overall fit is good. It's just a little bit too big for me. So nice pant. They do feel like they could be smoothing if you have your right size. Yeah, worth checking out. So next up, this outfit taps into that ballet core trend that we're starting to see around. The bottoms are the smocked waistband wide leg crop pant. These are in a US 22 in the color black. This is a very lightweight kind of, it's a little crepey knit fabric, super comfortable. It's a high rise, it's got a smocked waistband, no pockets here unfortunately, and they are supposed to be cropped, but they're not very cropped on me. So if you have longer legs, they'll be perfect. If you have shorter legs, they're either going to be a full length or you're going to have to get them shortened if you want that cropped length. I feel like I could size down here one. The waistband just feels a little bit flimsy for me, so I would probably get the US 20. And then this sweater is this cute little wrap sweater. This is also in a US 22 and it's in this beautiful brown heathered sweater fabric, very fuzzy. The length is a good length. It has this kind of like functional wrap, so it goes in one side, around the back, and then ties over here. Or if you want, you can like wrap it again and tie it over here. It's soft, it's really pretty. I love this brown color. And then you can choose if you want to like open it up a little bit at the shoulder. You could wear like a little lace cami peeking out. So really cute, really versatile, and very cozy. So next up, this is the Peplum mesh blouse. I'm wearing a US 22, and it's in this multi kind of, it almost looks like the Aurora Borealis type of vibe print. So I do think I could have sized down one here as well. It is pretty generous. If the seams were to go fully under my bust, it would definitely be way more plungy. So for that reason, I'm not going to do that. The mesh is soft and has some stretch. There is elastic at the bottom of the sleeve, and then there is elastic in the seams at the waist. The little peplum is shorter for sure. It's like a high hip. And then it is fully lined on the body, not the sleeve. Definitely pretty design, easy to wear. And then these jeans are Topshop Jamie Flare jean. They are a high rise. I'm wearing a US 24, and it's in a dark wash. So these were a bit of like a jump into them. They do fit pretty close to body, especially considering some of the other size 22 bottoms that I was trying on were very big. These fit a lot smaller, but there is good stretch in the denim, and the leg is quite long. Even with my 1.5-inch shoe, I feel like I'm still stepping on them. So you definitely would need to get these hemmed if you are a shorter legged girl. But now that they're on, they're actually pretty comfortable, so it just takes a moment. It definitely brings me back to like when flares were popular before in like the early 2000s, and you'd like wiggle them up, or at least I would. It would be like the equivalent of like a skinny jean, but just with the flare. So this kind of feels like that. So next up is this jumpsuit here. I am wearing a US 24, and it's in this orange color. So usually I try to size up knowing that I'm gonna need the extra torso length, but this time it did not work. In order for this bar to lay flush against your skin, you really need it to be fitted at the bust. And I've got a lot of extra both in the strap length as well as the bust width. I also feel like the fabric's really stretchy. So I probably could have sized down here, because even in the belt, like I would love to make it tighter, but there's no more little holes to make it smaller. So I feel like I could definitely size down one. I'm just curious what that's gonna do for the overall length, because I need to keep it. So yeah, just be careful when you're sizing here. You might want to size down. I feel like the length is still a little bit long in the inseam, so you would have to hem that up as well. I like the leg opening, like how full the pant is, and overall it's pretty cute. It's just really not proportioned for me right now at this moment. Okay, so now this one is a 22, and now I wish I would have sized up to a 24. This is a little sweetheart neck plaid jumpsuit, and it's in the color green. So I was kind of surprised by the fabric. It feels very lightweight, like a lining fabric. And then it is printed with this cute little gingham green on green plaid. The straps are adjustable, which is great. And it is a sweetheart neckline. There's a back zipper, which was quite fun trying to get up by my own. And then no stretch at all in the waist. It does feel a little bit tight here. It does feel a little bit short here. So definitely sizing up would have been the way to go for me. No pockets. There is this removable tie, and then it is a wide leg. And actually the inseam on this one, the length, feels good. So I don't know if it's supposed to be cropped, but it's a regular length on me. Ultimately, really cute. I might order up, even though I don't love the fabric. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to see what else I'm keeping because it may or may not be worth it. But ultimately, cute little style. This next dress gives me such garden party vibes. It is this tiered ruffle elastic detail dress, and I'm wearing a size 22, US 22, and it's in this green print. So it's a midi length. It's in this chiffon fabric that has a little bit of a texture to it. There are a bunch of ruffles at the neckline, at the skirt. It is fully lined on the body, not the sleeve. And then there is this little elastic detail at the waist and the neckline. It is a plunging neckline, so I'm currently wearing like a plunge bra, but just be mindful, I guess, of how you choose to wear it because you will be able to see whatever is under there. And then the back is also this plunging detail with a little lace up, which is pretty. Once again, your bra is probably going to show. Kind of no way around that unless you do like sticky boobs or go free. The sleeve is a long sleeve. It's got elastic and a ruffle. And then let me come close to show you kind of the texture of the fabric and the print. So it's like a cream ground and it's got green tones and browns, and it's really pretty. It's definitely something that, I don't know, it feels very like garden party to me. It's like you would almost blend in to all of the plants and nature surrounding you, but I don't know, I kind of like it. It's also a little Sound of Music vibes, right? Like the kiddos wear the curtains. I don't know, it's really pretty. I like it a lot. This next dress is a surplice maxi dress with slit. I'm wearing a US 22 and it is in this multi-color floral. I feel like I'd size down one here also just because it is pretty loose at the neck and the waist. The fabric is a textured poly crepe. It's got this sleeve that's a little bit longer than your elbow length, and it has the elastic at the bottom. And then it does do this little crossover, this like wrap detail, elastic at the waist. There's also elastic up here at the shoulders. And the skirt itself is like this nice easy A-line. There is a little bit of shearing below the waist, and then it has this slit detail with a couple buttons coming up here. Cute little detail. The buttons are non-functional, so it's just kind of for aesthetic, but definitely cute. Wish there was pockets as always, but otherwise really comfortable. And the print is this really bold floral, which is cute and fun and a little like retro. So definitely a good way to like ease yourself into spring with still like kind of a dark color ground. So I like that about that for sure. So this next dress is this Flutter sleeve sweetheart neck bias cut dress. I'm wearing a size 24 here and it's in this green floral print. So I must have thought that this was satin when I bought it, but it's actually like a really stretchy knit. Because of that, I probably should have sized down to a 22 because it's quite big at the neckline. It's got this very like 90s kind of slip dress vibe to it. Cute little flutter sleeve, sweetheart neckline that you can like tie or untie this opening. And then just a very slim to body kind of A-line at the bottom. It's really comfortable because it's a knit fabric and it's got this like green, white, and pink floral on it. It's just a little bit too big right now, but yeah, nice dress that you can definitely wear for occasions, but feel like you're in your pajamas essentially. So this next dress is a button front V-neck maxi dress. I actually don't know what the real size is. I think it just gave me Australian 54, but I would say it fits like a 22, so keep that in mind. And it is in this multi-floral print. So this is actually really cute. I like this one a lot. It is a challis fabric, black ground, multi-floral, bold, bright, and fun, but like nice and transitional. It has this kind of deeper plunging neckline, but not as low as some of the other dresses. And then it's a functional button placket all the way down. There is a waist seam, and it is a little bit more fitted here. And then there's a tier, a couple tiers, and no buttons once you get kind of past the knee. No pockets here, definitely a slimmer fit through the waist and hip. And then the sleeves are long with elastic at the bottom. Comfortable, cute, easy. I could see wearing this with like a tall boot and a denim jacket, kind of as you transition into the spring. But then you can always wear it with a heel or a sandal once it is actually spring. So versatile, easy, and fits really well. This next dress is definitely a little spring cutie. It is a smocked bodice midi dress. I'm wearing a size US 20, and it is in the color black. So this is a cotton fabric. It is fully smocked on the bodice, and it's kind of like a decorative smock stitching. So you've got like variegated spacing in between. It's got these tie straps, which the fabric is a little bit stiff, so they are kind of like sticking out, which is like not ideal. But you could always adjust that if you just like get it sewn to the back instead of have the tie straps. It is a easy midi length, kind of A-line, and then it has pockets somewhere. There we go. And then the thing that's so cute about this is it is fully embroidered with these little daisies all over, this little daisy motif. So really cute, definitely not a cheap detail. So really nice dress, and definitely really comfortable and ready just to like put on some sneakers and a sun hat and just kind of have like a little picnic in the park. So last up is this beautiful little ethereal pleated dress. I'm wearing a US 22, and it's in this chartreuse color. So we're starting to see a reemergence of chiffon. So this one is really pretty airy and light. It's a very soft chiffon. It is fully lined in the body, and then the sleeves are still sheer. And then the sleeves are like a flutter, but it's like pleated, as well as the skirt. It is a true wrap, so one of the sides comes through the side seam and then goes around the back and then ties here. I think it's actually a really flattering shape, nice dress. And then the actual print is this kind of acidic green color, a little bit of like a pea green, and it's got these beautiful kind of like magenta, purple, blue florals, and yeah, it's really pretty. This would be perfect for like a wedding guest dress. Yeah, I feel like that's probably like the best for that, or you know, just any other special event. It's really pretty. All right guys, that wraps up our ASOS haul. Sizing was a little bit tough, but the styles were really cute. And it's interesting, I feel like the sizing was running generous, which is usually like kind of the opposite. So that's good to know that now they're fitting even more sizes, which is nice. There was a good variety of end uses for some of these dresses, but I do feel like they were kind of a little more dressy. And maybe that's just where my mindset was dressy dresses. But their site is so expansive that I'm sure you can find anything that you're looking for. Let me know down below which ones are your faves and which ones I should just probably return. As always, thank you for stopping by and letting me play dress up. And please comment, like, share, subscribe, and come back for more. See you next time.